Give me a drum. You coming?
Well, if you're going.
Let's talk about how this is from Texas Roadhouse. This is from Cooper's Hawk. But not the food, but these little serving bowls. This is my steak. And this is my food. And I'm finna eat. Add a little too much salt to the potatoes. Doing the things that I feel like maybe nobody really talks to you about when you own your own small business. And if you do email marketing and you have another platform that you send your emails off that you like, say if you have Shopify, if you don't use Shopify emails and you may use like Klaviyo or MailChimp or something like that. I went through, because I'm sending emails off and I'm trying to figure out what is a good time to send emails, what kind of emails to send. So I started sending emails off at around 9:30, 2:30, and somewhere in between in the middle. And I send various different types of emails. I may send an email about books that are coming out, sales that we may be having, restocks that we're having. And in Klaviyo, it's so detailed that it shows you individually, like each profile and what the person may have done, like their activity on the website. So I just went through, I started with like 500 and something email subscribers, and I deleted so many that now we're at 471. I deleted profiles where the emails were bouncing, because when I was finna go send an email, I got a notification from Klaviyo and it said that our open rate is low and our bounce rate is low. Or no, the open rate is low and the click rate is low. And that means that emails may be bouncing, people are not opening emails, and stuff like that. So I went through and I deleted so many profiles. So now we have 471 profiles, but we have 464 active profiles. Okay, so yeah, I went through and I deleted a bunch of emails. And I also was able to see people that unsubscribed from email marketing. And that literally kind of made me feel like, dang, a little heartbroken. Because why you unsubscribe? And I could see like they opened one email and then unsubscribe after they read that email. And I'm like, dang, like, that's okay, I guess. Heart broke a little bit. And I also deleted emails where the emails were bouncing. So literally I could see like every email I've ever sent, they never received it, or they never subscribed to our email list. And so I just did some cleaning up and I made some segments, and I can see like people who actually open our emails. So out of those 400 and like whatever number I just said for active profiles on the site, 58 people are active subscribers. So that means out of that 458 people actually open up our emails that I send out. So now I really want to get a handle on email marketing, and I really want to figure out what emails speak to our email subscribers and what doesn't. And I try to like send emails where they're not just like, oh, we have a sale, but I try to send like restock emails, or like just like how I said, like with women authors that are coming out, or now that we have indie authors on the site, I try to send those. And I literally see one profile, and I seen where she started a checkout, and I'm trying to get that checkout converted basically. And I can see that my abandoned cart email was sent to her, and I can see that she viewed the site, and I see that she also received the 25% off discount. So she added items to her cart, but she hasn't completed the checkout. But I can see like her activity on the website and what she did. So I'm really trying to convert this into a sale basically, and that's what I'm doing. I want to set up some like nurturing style emails. So like emails that are sent to people that has purchased from us or has just shown interest in us, and I might send out an email, like a thank you email for those who open the emails. Like, thank you so much. You're actually one of our active like subscribers. So here's a special discount for you. I think I might do that at some point too. But yeah, I'm gonna figure email marketing out because I don't want to just be working on emails or just trying to figure out like what to do when it comes to that, because I know that email marketing can be a big thing in generating and converting people to purchase on your website. So that's my update. I just want to say that I'm gonna get back on the phone. But I just thought like that's my little tangent to show y'all or tell y'all like what it is that I'm exactly doing. And I just spent time cleaning up our email list. And yeah, I'm gonna be monitoring that one person though. And I'm just trying to like, now I'm just kind of clicking randomly on people's profiles and seeing like what they've done in the last 90 days and see like their activity and stuff. Let's just say I am on chapter 34. And if you haven't read the book and you plan to read the book, don't listen to what I'm about to say. But here go Kennedy Ryan again. Writing the perfect man that probably doesn't exist. And I feel like reading this book, and now we've gotten to the point where they can't deny their attraction towards each other, and now they decided to be together and everything. Miss Kennedy Ryan, like, what do you mean? He's literally saying all the right things. And it's like a man that just pays attention to you, sees you for who you are, especially for someone as bold as Hendrix is and as independent as she is. And you know, this reminds me of Real. And I just seen, I'm in like a couple Facebook groups of like Black women readers, and I just seen someone say like, does Kanan and Maverick have the same like personalities with each other? And I just feel like it takes a special kind of man to be with a super independent woman. Like, you just know how to handle her in a way because she's so independent and so headstrong and a little hard-headed. But at the end of the day, even the most independent woman wants to be loved and taken care of. And it's like, to have a man that you trust to take care of you, oh my goodness. Literally, oh my goodness. I'm reading these chapters and I'm just like, bro, I can relate so much. And I'm only 25. And Hendrix in this book is 40. So it's like so many different parts, even of the parts of her talking about why she has Aspire and how it's hard for Black women to get funding for their businesses, and how she and her friends created this organization that helps fund Black women businesses. Like, so many things that I envision for Warren Pages to be. So it's just like, man, oh man. This is like such a good book. It's such a good book. My only thing I would say is, and maybe this has to do a lot with my own vocabulary, and I need to like tighten up with my vocabulary, but she does use rather big words sometimes. So like when I'm reading in my head, it kind of cuts up the flow that I have going on. But this book, oh man, this book is just so good. Like, it's just so good. Every time I say, okay, one more chapter, I'm reading, oh, it's a fly. I'm reading another chapter. Oh, I'm so glad. You know, I don't know how to pronounce her name. My brain has been saying Zier, because it's Zere, Zier. And when she made that comment about being like, oh, I don't have to worry about Hendrix and Maverick being together because she's not his type. And that like rubbed me the same way. And I've been telling my cousin, because we're both reading this book, and I was saying like Hendrix was so like, oh, I want to protect our feelings. I want to protect our feelings. Like we have this working relationship, friendship that we're building. But I feel like ever since Shorty said, well, I don't have to worry about y'all together because you're not his type. All the fucks would have been out the window. What are you talking about? Like, no. But this reminds me of in Real, and if you haven't read Real, I'm going to spoil that too, so skip ahead. But this reminds me of Real when I necessarily didn't like that, you know, she was this upcoming actress hitting the movie scene for the first time in Hollywood and in film industry, and she was willing to risk it all to be in a relationship. She was willing to risk it all, and she did. And then there was a little bit of backlash, and it was like, oh my gosh, wait, hold on, you know. So it's like even in this book, Hendrix didn't and fought against the fact that she didn't want to ruin her working relationship, but she chose to say, okay, fuck that, forget that, I'm not going to, you know. And she chose to be in a relationship with Maverick, and it's just like, I understand why she's doing it, because oh my gosh, this fly, because why should the woman like sacrifice? She did a lot to build that career for herself, and then the love come along. But it's at the same time, it's like she was being really respectful of her relationship that they had together, and they weren't together. They actually weren't even together at the party, like, you know. So it's just almost like I don't think she did anything wrong. It's just on the respect level of, dang, I was just getting to know this woman, and I happened to be hella attracted to her ex at the time, you know. But again, here goes a woman sacrificing her career to be with a man. But then you look at the quality of the man, and you be like, because if I had a Maverick step into my life, I don't know. I might, you know, I can't blame Hendrix, because I might make the same choices when you have a man like that. Ugh, you know, like, well taken care of, and she could definitely take care of herself. But it's like, like, you know. But at least this time it's not like in Real, where, you know, it was director and actress. So it's like the actress had, I feel like, a little bit more on the line than the director. You know, in this case, it's like they don't have the same career fields. So it's like they don't really intermingle. He has a lot of money. And he knows how to, you know. So it's like, I guess it's not the same. But a man like Maverick, I don't know, you know. And I would say another thing, I think I'm gonna take a pause for tonight, because I just want to savor this book. But I would say another thing is reading this book has re-inspired me in a way of, you know, as I'm getting older and as I am maturing, it's like reading Hendrix and like all the things that she accomplished, and especially in the foundation that she built, it just reminded me of like what my mission and my goal is. And it just further showed me like there's so much more out of this life that I want. And, you know, it's time to show up for myself and be the great woman entrepreneur that I see for myself, you know, and just get out of my own head, out of my own mindset, and get out of my own way, because I can be greater, and it's time to own a business, literally. So yeah, I would say that too. Like, it's inspiring to just read, like, you know, one day I will have employees, I will have a building, I will have a business, I will have so many things that so many good things that I am attached to, and so many things that I will be running for the better of the community and just offering. And I just feel like Warm Pages is so deep in the sense of that I really do want to use the platform to uplift Black women authors. And yeah, like I just know this time where it feels like I'm lost or it feels like I'm uncertain, that this is just a hurdle that I need to get past. And that's just more figuring out, more working, and more learning the things that works and doesn't work in the business that I'm building. And yeah, like I do really want to get serious because, like I said in that last video, it's just like, how many times am I going to allow myself to hit a low point where I feel like this and then like not make any changes? And it's like, I want so much more out of my life. And, you know, I'll be 26 at the end of this year. So I want to just show forth that, you know, I hit 25 and I really put my most effort into making a difference and a change and just showing up in what I want One Pages to be, you know? So this book is just, it's so good. It's so good. I think I'm gonna take a pause for tonight.
Good morning. It is Monday. I was like, I woke up because everyone was like, oh, you have to go to work on Monday? You have to go to work on Monday? And I was like, yeah, even though it is Memorial Day. So I texted my boss this morning and I was like, hey, is the office open? And at first she was like, yes. And then when I was in the shower, so I was going to get up regardless because I was like, I don't know. I probably should have asked before, but I forgot Memorial Day was Monday and I forgot like people take off work or don't have school or whatever. Well, some people. And so I was like, okay. So I texted her from first thing I woke up at 7 a.m. and I laid there and I got out of bed and I went to take my shower. I got out the shower and she said, office is closed. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes. So I went ahead and I just was like, well, I'm not going to take a shower and then go to the gym. I have to come back and take a shower. So I'm going to go to the gym later around the time that I will get off work. But I got up, I was already showered for the day. And yeah, I want to normalize getting up early, even if I didn't have to go to work. Because even if she would have texted me, I needed to get up anyways. Because all weekend long, I was getting up at like 10 a.m. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to there's nothing wrong with sleeping in. But I definitely want to have days where I get up and like start my day. Like it's only 8:51 right now, you know? So I got up and I washed my hair. I just put some leave-in conditioner in. Oh, I just put it up. I use the TGIN. It's the white one. I'll put it up on the screen. That's the one I just used on my hair. That's the only product I use on my hair. And yeah, I went through and combed and, you know, it takes a little minute. But hopefully this dries correctly. I hope so. You just never know with curly hair. And also I have a little like side part going on because I don't like a middle part on me because the front pieces of my hair are so short and broken off. So I thought maybe I'll just do like a no part and it's like a little baby side part. So we'll see how that dries over time. I am hungry. I'm not rocking with eggs right now. Like there was a time like up until maybe like a couple weeks ago or like last week or something like that, I just distaste the like of eggs right now. Like I'm not vibing with them. So I do want breakfast, but maybe I'll just make I could make some pancakes and like bacon and some coffee. So we're gonna do that, and that's pretty much it. I was like, oh snap, like, you know, it never hurt to ask because I was just gonna get up and go. But I'm like, you know what? Let me ask her. So my freshener is so clean. But today, let's see, what do I want to do today? I need to make a email and send it out because today will be the last chance to shop the sale. Sale ends at midnight tonight. And now that my hair is washed and did, 'cause I was just yesterday, now that my hair is washed and did, I want to make some videos and edit whatever I have from the last 2 days of me talking to my camera. Because I want to be consistent. So I'm going to film all of today, edit, and post this video for Tuesday. Because y'all don't know me enough to be posting long ass videos, I feel like. And I will talk to y'all in a little update or whatever. Why I go there and the gym was closed. Gym don't open till 5 p.m. So you see how fast I came home and changed. Lawyers? Thief is crazy. Thief is crazy because y'all was broken up before. Thief is crazy. I guess she thought that she would get her man back. Well, sorry, boo. You didn't. She said thief. She said thief. Trust you with my man is crazy because y'all were broken up. Y'all was broken up before she met him. Okay. If it came down to it, and I had a man like Maverick, I would say fuck that TV show too. I will say fuck that TV show too. Cause you know what? She a boss lady. You know, she is a boss woman. And another show is gonna come. But a man like Maverick may not come around again. So you know what? Take it. That's cool.